Welcome to Movie Reviews YT. Today we're diving into one of the most intense thrillers of 2024. Drive Back. Drive Back is not your average road trip. It begins with love, laughter, and a late-night drive, but turns into a nightmarish descent into paranoia and fear. When Reid and his pregnant fiancée Olivia take a mysterious shortcut after their engagement party, they find themselves trapped on a road that twists reality and refuses to end. Shadowed by a strange hitchhiker and haunted by dark visions, the couple must face their past and a killer they never saw coming. This psychological horror thriller blends heart-pounding suspense with a terrifying mystery that unfolds mile by mile. Buckle up, because once you're on this road, there's no turning back. The story begins with young Reid and his father. His father was a hunter, and this time he took Reid along for the hunt. They killed a deer, and his father handed Reid a knife to skin it, but Reid felt immense pain and couldn't do it. Seeing this, his father grew angry and started yelling at him. The scene fades, and we now see grown-up Reid. It's his wedding day, and the house is filled with joy. After the wedding, Reid and his wife plan a long drive. His father had already prepared for it, packing some emergency supplies in the car. This annoyed Reid, perhaps because he wasn't very close to his strict father. Reid and his wife set off. On the way, they learn she's pregnant. They talk excitedly about their unborn child when suddenly a car swerves in front of them. Reid notices but ignores it, and their car narrowly avoids a crash. His wife scolds him for his carelessness. After driving further, they reach a fork in the road and can't decide which way to go. A signboard indicates a nearby fuel station and shop. They take that route, but strangely, there's no traffic. When they reach the shop, it's completely empty. An old man sits inside, but when they try to talk to him, he doesn't respond, as if asleep or unconscious. Suddenly, an old woman approaches them, startling them. Reid's wife asks to use the toilet, and the woman sternly warns, "Don't make it dirty." With her help, they find the way back to the highway and leave. As they continue, Reid suddenly feels like someone poured a bucket of blood on the car, but the next moment, everything seems normal. He thinks it might just be his imagination. Later, Olivia, Reid's wife, turns on the radio playing normal songs, but Reid hears a voice saying, "Your wife doesn't love you." Further along, they see a creepy man. Reid thinks he might be asking for a lift, but Olivia firmly says, "We're not giving him a ride. Who knows who he is?" Tired, Reid lets Olivia drive. He starts feeling strange, as if they're moving backward instead of forward. Ignoring it, he tries to sleep. As soon as he closes his eyes, Olivia seems to transform into a terrifying demon with a horrifying face, as if she's about to devour him. Reid snaps awake, panicking and looking around. Strange things keep happening on this road, and Reid can't understand why. Olivia's driving, but she hasn't checked the fuel gauge. When Reid looks, the tank is nearly empty, possible only if they've been driving for hours. Olivia, surprised, says, "I thought we'd only been driving for a few minutes." Reid's head spins. Something's wrong. A time loop. He realizes they've been repeating the same events, but couldn't sense it. Olivia begins to believe it too. She feels dizzy and strange. Reid tries to grab something from the back to help her. Olivia notices blood on the car, and the next moment, she sees a girl covered in blood. Terrified, she speeds up. Reid, startled, asks what she's doing. Shaking, she explains everything. As they talk, they arrive back at the same spot where they started. Both are confused. Reid notices they've been driving for hours, yet night hasn't fallen. As they step out of the car, darkness engulfs them, and night falls in an instant. Olivia sees a man's corpse hanging from a nearby tree, torn apart as if eaten. Before they can process it, a masked stranger attacks them. Panicked, they run to the car to escape. In fear, Reid drives backward instead of forward, forgetting why they're fleeing. Suddenly, the masked man appears in front of the car again. The fuel runs out. They're trapped. Another car approaches, startling the masked man with its horn. Seizing the chance, Reid and Olivia flee into the jungle. But strange things happen again. They forget why they're running. Time seems to stop. When they come to, they're tied up in a dark room, injured, realizing they've been kidnapped. The kidnapper is none other than the masked man, a thief. Olivia looks at Reid, trembling, and says, "I have to tell you the truth. I don't love you." It's like a dagger to Reid's heart. Crying, she confesses, "I married you out of necessity. I was with someone else too, and honestly, I don't know if this baby is yours." Reid's blood boils. The radio suddenly turns on, and amid the song, a voice says, "I told you she doesn't love you." Reid looks in fear. The masked man is nearby, possibly eating the flesh of the dead man. Before he can attack, someone strikes him from behind, knocking him out. It's the old man from the shop, the one who seemed unresponsive. Panicked, Reid asks, "What is this? Where are we?" The old man sighs deeply and says, "This place is cursed. Everything is trapped in a time loop. No one can leave. The longer you stay, the more you forget your own time, just like I have." The story shifts to the masked man, who's been stuck here for years, unable to recall how long. He's turned evil, believing he'll die in this loop. His memory fades, and he attacks Reid and Olivia, forgetting who they are. Terrified, they escape. By morning, they're still running, but Reid is angry with Olivia and doesn't want to talk. Their priority is escaping. They spot someone and realize it's Olivia from when she went to the toilet in the jungle. They understand they're trapped in a time loop, repeating the same events. Reid grabs a stone and scares the earlier Olivia away, realizing the one who scared him before was himself. He siphons fuel from the car and moves to the next loop. He figures out that driving backward might reverse time and break the loop. But as he tries, his memory fades, and he starts driving forward again. He sees the masked man attacking a new Reid and Olivia in another loop. They honk to distract him. Olivia, looking back, sees a knife in the car and thinks Reid plans to kill her now that he knows the truth. Terrified, she grabs the knife and forces him out. Reid pleads, "Stop, it's not what you think. There's danger outside." But she doesn't listen. As Reid stumbles out, someone attacks him. To Olivia's shock, the masked man is her future self, the one who kidnapped them and ate human flesh. Her mind unravels. She jumps into the car, and Reid, narrowly escaping, joins her. They drive backward frantically. Time shifts rapidly. Day and night flicker like a light switching on and off. They reach the starting point of their journey. Everything seems fine, but it's too late. Reid checks his phone, flooded with messages from family and friends. He realizes he's lost years in the loop. Olivia and the baby are gone. With nothing left, he steps out and walks back down the cursed road. He realizes he's the old man who tried to stop himself at the start. In the jungle, he sees a young girl with eyes like his own. His daughter, born from some version of Olivia, now trapped too. She holds a photo of Reid and Olivia. Reid embraces it, sobbing. And that's the end of the story. In the end, Drive Back isn't just a journey through endless roads and eerie encounters. It's a descent into guilt, grief, and the terrifying unknown. As the line between reality and illusion blurs, one question remains. Was it ever about escaping, or was it about facing what they left behind? If you're a fan of psychological thrillers that twist your mind and grip your soul, Drive Back is a ride you won't forget. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you like this recap, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the bell for more spine-chilling movie breakdowns every week. Until next time, drive safe.